Yo, Zuka here. What is up, Wanderers? In this poorly recorded holotape, you will find the exact effects on your trading performance of Charisma and cap collecting perk in Fallout 4. First, I will give you my methodology for finding the results, and then you will get the results followed by a conclusion, and then obviously the end of the world. Now let's get started with the methodology. So I went to the trader and looked at this piece of equipment here, which is the Black Ops chest piece, and it was 9,502 caps, and that is with a character with 1 charisma. Then I increased the charisma of the character 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 15, and I also applied the cap collecting perk at rank 1 and 2 at charisma at rank 1, and I did it again at charisma rank 13. So, looking around on Google, I couldn't find this information anywhere, so that's why I obtained it this way. So now let's take a look at these results. So here we go, la la la, and here are the results. In this box here we can see that with 1 charisma point this was the price, and we can see the price drop as charisma goes down. Now at so there's a constant drop of 426 all the way up to charisma 10, and then we got a big jump from 10 to 11, but that is actually because for increasing my charisma I was using various equipment and potions, and that is one of the potions that I used to do that step had plus 10% on the trading performance, so that's why there's a slight difference there. So anyway, the important information we can pull out of this is that there is a constant of 426, which would have been all the way to 15 without that 10% boost. But in real life applications, you're probably going to have that 10% boost anyway, because you're probably going to use that potion. So we got a constant here which starts at 5% from charisma 1, and as the price drops the percentage goes up relative to the price because the price is dropping. But the actual difference is constant, and that difference of 46 in this case represents 15% of the base price, and the base price is obtained by 0.3 of the price at charisma 1, and that's obtained by this rule of 4 here. So another important thing to note is that we only have a 2% increase from charisma 14 to charisma 15. There appears to be a wall, so I believe you cannot go any higher than that. That is the lowest possible price you can get. Now if we look at move on to the cap collector perks. If we use cap collector with 1 charisma, the price drops to 8551 from 9502. So if we look where that brings you here, it's a bit like adding 2 charisma. Now cap collector 2 gives the price of 6841, which is similar to having 7 charisma. Now if we do again, we use the same perks, but this time from level 13 with level 13 charisma. the price becomes 3561 from 3957. So that is very slightly better than adding on 1 charisma. It's like going from 13 to 14 charisma.
Excuse me.
Whereas here it goes 2 and here it only goes 1. Now if we add on the
Sure.
second cap collector perk, it now goes to 3509, so we're hitting this wall again. That's the maximum reduction you can possibly get, which is a bit more than a third of the 1 charisma price. Now that wall is probably to prevent people from making unlimited amounts of money by buying and selling the same item over and over again. So there's always, the trade is always going to be slightly disadvantaged because of that wall there. Now as a pre-conclusion, we can see that because of that wall, there's not much point aiming to try to get 13 charisma and 2 cap collector, because if you had 12 charisma and 2 cap collector, you would most certainly hit that wall as well. So whether you got 12 or 13 charisma plus 1 and 2 cap collector, it's the same. Although if you don't have cap collector, then it can always be useful to increase your charisma a little bit. And as a final conclusion, just for trading, you don't actually have to increase your base charisma very much, because with just a pair of glasses that gives you +1 charisma and a suit that gives you +2, plus a bunch of potions and stuff, I went from charisma 1 all the way to charisma 13. So with just a level 1 charisma character, you can temporarily boost the charisma all the way to 13. So if you want to do, if you want to buy something that you can't afford, what you could do is just stock up with like junk weapons and stuff. When you feel you got enough, you take them all with you to the trader, and you temporarily increase your charisma to whatever you can with potions and equipment. Sell those junk items you brought with you until you have enough to afford the item that you so desire. So yes, as a conclusion, for just trading, the actual base charisma 1 is actually plenty. Although if you go with 1 and cap collector rank 1 and 2, you're sure that you can hit the wall by using items and potions. So you're sure to be able to get the best possible price with just a 1 charisma character and the 2 cap collector perks, or quite near to it without the cap collector perks.
Hello.
And here ends this holotape. I hope this was useful. Good luck with the in the wasteland. If you like the holotape, thumbs up. If you dislike the holotape, thumbs down. Cheerio, bye bye.